So Egypt is in turmoil, and it's nothing surprising to me. I've said it that this democracy and capitalistic drive that people seem to be holding their rebellion in the Middle East with, it's not true. It's not about democracy and capitalism. It's about creating chaos. I see an article now in CNN stating that what's causing this widespread um, problems in the Middle East? Well, get rid of the dictators. I said that they have a different socio-cultural experience, history, and you can't impose Western values and Western strategies and institutions on them because it's not going to work. Now, if you have money to spend and time to waste, go ahead. I'm telling you in advance, it's not going to work. It's just like if they try to bring Sharia law in the United States or in Europe. It's not going to work. Even in the Caribbean, even in Africa, it's not going to work in many places, of course. And so here we have the judicial body joining with the protest against the president, Morsi. They're saying that he's trying to grab too much power. But then recently, when the pro-Mercy group came out and demonstrated, they closed the office because they apparently felt threatened, and they figured like next thing would be they would invade their place and kill all of them, so they suspended stuff and so on. And you see, from George Bush with Saddam Hussein and right through the line, I mean, these dictators have ensured that nobody has had the experience of leadership. And there's nobody you could choose who you could say, this person, should have some leadership experience. No, nobody has it. They ensure that nobody got it. And so now they got rid of Mabarak, say he had too much powers, he got billions of dollars or whatever, and now they put in Mercy. So what he's trying to do now is to get back the same kind of powers, it seems to me, that what Mubarak had. Because you can't run Egypt without the kind of power that Mubarak had. I mean, they seem to have gotten fascinated with the process, the revolutionary process, the revolt process, the demonstration, the occupying Tahrir Square, whatever. And they'll go there real often. Now, I mean, I'm just an observer. I don't care one way or another. And I see what Saddam used to do. He tied them, blindfold them, throw them off the roof. If you survive, it's good. Throw you up again. You want to break your back or your neck. And when people see that, they don't do what that guy did to get that. They chop off your hand if you steal. So you see a guy with a half a hand, he must have stolen something, and you say, yeah, I don't want my hand to be like that, so I'm not going to steal. But you go through with this pondering in court and this popularity contest out there and the talk shows that convince the population or whatever, you don't get nowhere in the Middle East because these folks don't care. And so it's not surprising to me that basically this is what it has descended to. Can you imagine when Syria and Iran fall and then China fall? Man, the Bible predicted this thing, says there's coming a time of trouble such as never was. And what all this freedom is about is just to attack Western interests. And when they attack Western interests, then the West going to have to go in and, going to really bring everything to a boil. This is what it's all about. So I'm not surprised. I'm not following up the revolutions and all this stuff going on because I know it's all going to be changed, but everything remains the same. Or it's going to be changed from bad to worse. And the only way it's going to work is when you come back to how things had been. So, I'm not falling into because I know already what the decision is going to be. I know it's going to go down. I said it from the start. Since in Tunisia, when they got rid of Ali, I've been warning folks, but nobody's listening. Okay.